Welcome back to the homestead, everybody. We have some cucumbers over here in this raised bed, and they are doing absolutely beautiful. But we have a major issue starting to happen. We have ants and we have aphids that we need to remedy ASAP.
We are determined to get a cucumber harvest this year. Last year we had a major issue with stink bugs and with cucumber beetles. We planted over 20 cucumbers and not one plant survived. It was pretty devastating. We were sad. We love pickles, we love cucumbers. We eat them, we juice them. Anyways, I wanted to be preemptive this year against these terrible stink bugs and the cucumber beetles, and so I was planning to come out here with some diatomaceous earth to be preemptive in case they come to infest, they would die. And so as we come out here to treat against these guys, we discovered we have an aphid problem. In the past, we've never had an aphid issue on our cucumbers. And so upon discovering the aphids, I did some research, and I'm excited to find out that aphids are arthropods. So diatomaceous earth, also known as DE, only works on arthropods. Arthropods have a hard exoskeleton, a segmented body. So caterpillars, worms, things of that nature, it does not work. And so I'm excited, like I said, to find out that aphids are arthropods too. Not only are we going to be preemptive against the stink bugs and the cucumber beetles, we're also going to attack our aphid problem at the same time. So we have another video if you'd like to check out in the description below how we have solved our aphid and ant issue using a borax sugar mix. It worked great, but today we're going to try something new as we're being preemptive against the other guys as well. So we want to show you how to do it. You should have seen us trying to apply diatomaceous earth before we discovered this puffer. We found this puffer a couple years ago on Amazon. It works great. We actually just ordered this one a few weeks ago because our other one had dry rotted. You can get it for, I think it's $7 or $8. It works amazing. It's so much easier to apply diatomaceous earth. You need food grade diatomaceous earth, not pool grade, but food grade. You can get that at your local Tractor Supply or pretty much just about anywhere now, as well as you can order it on Amazon. We'll put that in the description below as well. So I'm going to show you how to use this awesome puffer to apply diatomaceous earth onto your plants. If you look on the underside of this leaf, here we have ants and aphids. So they work in partnership together. Ants will actually place the aphids on the leaves, and they even protect them as well, because the aphids, as they suck on the leaves, it releases this sweet secretion that the ants love. So typically if you see ants all over a plant, there's aphids with them too. And so the cool thing is ants are arthropods as well. So if we could find their anthill, not only going to dust these plants, but we're going to dust their anthill too. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Just give it a little squeeze, a little dusting. But we've got some more aphids, ants. So when you water your plants, make sure you're watering them at their base so you're not spraying off all of your hard work. If you get a gentle rain, you generally don't need to reapply, just come check your leaves. But if you get a heavy rain, sometimes you'll have to get back out here and do this again. And I have found that every single time we have an aphid problem, it's always the underside of the leaf. Yep, here's some more. Get it in there. So you might be wondering how this stuff even works. DE, it's small fossilized organisms. To the naked eye, it just looks like a powder. But under a microscope, it's very jagged, it's very sharp. These sharp particles, they get under the exoskeleton of these arthropods. They end up shedding this exoskeleton, or it damages it, and they ended up dehydrating or even frying in the sun. So check this out, this flower here. We've got a pollinator in here right now. When you are spraying your plants, be careful not to get your flowers. You don't want to kill your bees. You don't want to kill your pollinators. You're going after the pests that are destroying your plants, not the ones that are pollinated it. So make sure you're cautious of that.
So I was over here checking out our squash and zucchini bed while my wife was doing the cucumbers, and man, we have a plant that's just absolutely obliterated by aphids. So I want to show you.
Check this out.
Look at this.
Thousands. Even on the flowers.
Everywhere on this plant.
You want to see them die?
Look at all these aphids, buddy. We're gonna kill them.
Oh yeah, this whole plant's.
This whole plant is hit.
I wonder if it'll recover.
What's that, Mom?
This is
Diatomaceous. It's called DE, buddy. Can you say DE? I had to hit that flower. I'm also going to apply some DE around the base of each plant as well, because that's how the ants are traveling up and down, is up the stem. See that one right there? Bye-bye. Now that I'm in this bed and I can see just how many ants and aphids are in here, I'm going to make my sugar borax mix as well and place it in the bed. And again, that video is in the description below if you want to check it out.
All right, guys, I know everybody loves to see results, so here we are in the garden 2 days later, and I want to show you just how well this DE treatment is working. All right, so this squash plant right here was one of the most invaded plants that we have out here. So let's check this one out and see just how well it's doing. I can already tell by looking at it, our ant pressure has gone way down. I see maybe 1 or 2 ants on here. This leaf right here looks like I don't see any aphids moving. Even on this one, again, don't see any movement from the aphids. Ant pressure's gone. Let's go ahead and check out our cucumbers as well. Looks like our ant pressure is gone. Actually don't see, I might see 1 ant. I see 1 ant right there on this one. So our ant pressure is way down and our aphids are not moving, which indicates that they are dead. This method really works. Using DE to treat your plants is a great way to control and mitigate your aphid and ant issue. If you haven't already and you want to follow our journey here at Goshen Farm and Gardens, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and guys, we'd love to answer your questions, your comments on how this method works and things that you're doing to treat your aphid problems. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.